Now we go over to the Bescott Stadium where Jacob Leeks is at Walsall, where the Saddlers are looking to continue their impressive form against playoff contenders Portsmouth. So Jacob, how has the first half gone?
Well, it's not going to plan for Walsall at all. They find themselves 2-0 down to Portsmouth. Brett Pittman netted a 13th minute penalty after Nathan Thompson was pushed over in the box for his 4th goal in his last 5 games against Walsall. Then, just about 10 minutes later, Omar Bogle netted Portsmouth's 2nd to put them in control when he lobbed the keeper after getting on the end of McIlvery's long ball forward. Walsall just about to have a free kick. They've had very, very few chances. Their best one's just happened now. They had a header which McIlvery easily gathers. They haven't really threatened the Portsmouth goal at all, so it's a tough way back for them.
Let's go back to the Bescott Stadium now, where Portsmouth are currently leading Walsall. Jacob, is there anything else to add from you?
Yes, there's been a couple of big chances for Walsall. They've really started to get themselves back into the game. First of all, a ball got played across the face of goal, which missed absolutely everybody. I don't know how. Eventually turned behind for a corner. The ball came in from the corner, and there looked like there could have been a handball. The Walsall crowd certainly thought so. With somebody in the front of me just calling for VAR, I'm not sure we're going to get that anytime soon in League One. It's Walsall on top here. Portsmouth really struggling to clear their lines.
Let's go back to the Bescott Stadium where Walsall are currently trailing Portsmouth by a 1-0. Jacob, the second half is underway. Are there any updates for us?
Not really. A lot of the action's being played in midfield at the minute, with neither side really managing to get on top of the game. Joe Edwards has just been released free down the left for Walsall, but his cross just floated over everybody and went out for a goal kick. McIlvery in the Portsmouth goal has the ball now, and he's just about to kick it long. Although the wind is very windy here tonight, and it's just catching it in the air. It's not really going past halfway. Walsall being limited really to long balls most of the time, although they had the ball on the left-hand side of midfield now. And they're just interchanging it. Cross is coming in, but it's easily cleared by Clark. Portsmouth will eventually clear away. No goals yet in this second half. It's Portsmouth 2, Walsall 0.
Over at the Bescott Stadium, Jacob will be bringing us the latest action. There's been a big chance down there. Jacob, what's just happened?
Portsmouth have nearly made it 3-0. Lee Brown's corner came over. Omar Bogle rose highest in the box, but his header went just wide of the post. Walsall have just gone on the attack, but the ball's gone out for a goal kick, which McIlvery will now take his time over. It's against run of play, really, that Portsmouth chance. Walsall have very much been on top here in this second period, but it's still Portsmouth 2, Walsall 0.
So far, and we are hearing updates of a goal at the Bescott Stadium where Walsall were trailing Portsmouth. Jacob, what's the latest?
And this game, really, you'd have to say, is out of sight now for Walsall. They've gone 3-0 down after great work from Brett Pittman in the middle, the Portsmouth captain. He manages to keep hold of the ball despite the challenge, then releases Jamal Lowe, who goes sprinting down the right. Lowe squared the ball to Viv Solomon Otterbourg, who was completely free. I don't know what happened to the right back. He left it for dead. And Solomon Otterbourg coolly slotted past Walsall goalkeeper Liam Roberts. It's Portsmouth 3, Walsall 0.
Now, there's been a big chance at the Bescott Stadium where we've got Jacob Leeks overseeing proceedings. Jacob, what is the latest there?
Well, Portsmouth have nearly made it 4-0 here at the Bescott. Jamal Lowe, excellent work in the box. He managed to keep the ball despite the attentions of about 3 Walsall defenders there before laying the ball off to Tom Naylor, I think it was. He stood across up to the back post, but Walsall managed to turn it behind. Omar Bogle has just been replaced by James Vaughan as the cross is about to come in, but Liam Roberts catches it well. Sorry, there's a pillar in the way here. I can't really see very well the box, but yeah, it's Portsmouth 3, Walsall 0.
Now, there has been another goal at the Bescott Stadium. Portsmouth were leading Walsall by 3-0. Jacob, who has got the 4th?
Well, Walsall have pulled a goal back here. They got free down the left, but Nathan Thompson put in an excellent tackle. It went behind for a corner. From the subsequent corner, Morgan Ferrier somehow got the end of it with McIlvery out in no man's land. And it's 3-1. Although Portsmouth are back on the attack immediately with Viv Solomon-Otterbourne, who goes back to Naylor, but it's cleared. Oh, ball comes in. No, it's gone behind and out for a goal kick. It's Walsall who have pulled a goal back. Could we have a comeback on our hands? Walsall 1, Portsmouth 3.
Now, of course, Walsall have recently got a goal back, and there's been another big penalty shout down at the Bescott Stadium. Jacob Leeks, what's the latest?
And the Walsall fans are incensed they haven't got a penalty here. It was Corey Blackett-Taylor who got free down the left, sprinted away from Nathan Thompson. His cross got brought under control by, I think it was Josh Gordon, who hit it. It looked, I don't know whether against the hand of a Portsmouth defender. I think they were a bit too close for it to be a penalty. But the Walsall fans are incensed that the referee, Trevor Kettle, hasn't given one. Walsall are really getting back on top of this game here. Portsmouth could be in trouble. They recently threw away a 3-goal lead against Southend, you might remember. Hopefully, well, surely the same won't happen again here.
Let's go back down to the Bescott Stadium where, of course, Walsall pulled a goal back against Portsmouth. Could there potentially be a comeback, Jacob?
Well, there's been chances at both ends of the pitch here, Josh. Walsall have just had a corner come in, which McIlvery has somehow managed to punch away. He was under massive pressure from both Walsall attackers and Portsmouth players there. And then Walsall from that, from that broke through Viv Solomon-Otterbourne. They are breaking again with Solomon-Otterbourne out on the left. He cuts his side, but Walsall managed to clear that. Anyway, earlier, Solomon-Otterbourne broke. He had 4 other players with him, 4 Portsmouth players with him, but they just couldn't get a chance away on Liam Roberts. Walsall managed to clear. It's now Portsmouth throwing down on this right-hand side. Chances are plenty here. It's Walsall 1, Portsmouth 3 still, though.
Now, let's go over to the Bescott Stadium where, of course, Kenny Jackett's Portsmouth are playing. They have the best away record in the division this season, but Walsall are knocking on the door. They've pulled a goal back despite trailing 3-1. Jacob, we've heard there's a half chance down there. What's the latest?
Yeah, Portsmouth have nearly made it 4-1 here as we enter the 3rd minute of injury time at the Bescott. Jamal Lowe brilliantly brought down a ball forward, and it looked like he was going to take it to the corner, but instead he's inside to Ben Close, who fires across the face of goal. Nobody can get on the end of it, and it remains Walsall 1, Portsmouth 3. Walsall really trying to put on the pressure now. They've got the ball on the wide of the area. It's bouncing around in the area. Portsmouth struggling to clear. He's up in the air. McIlvery comes for it, drops it, and it's gone out for a corner here. So Walsall have a chance as we enter deep into stoppage time here. Can they get another goal back as we just wait for this corner to come in? The goalkeeper is staying back in his goal. Portsmouth have brought everybody back to defend it. It comes in. It's really under. Oh, McIlvery tips it onto the bar. It's played back in. Can they get him in there? It's gone in. It's a goal to Walsall. 3-2. I'm not sure who's managed to get on the end of it. But yeah, McIlvery tips it onto the bar, and then it got played back in by a centre-back. And then after a really big scramble, it's put in the back of the net. Not sure who it is. We're just about to get confirmation. It's John Guthrie, who's got his 2nd of the night and the 2nd for Walsall. Surely Portsmouth have got to hold on to this. It's the 4th minute of injury time here. Although the referee's just delayed kick-off slightly. Walsall 2, Portsmouth 3, as Portsmouth bring nearly everybody back into the area despite the kick-off. Although Walsall have won it back. Can they get the ball forward? It's on the left with Luke Leahy. He sends it up. There's Tom Naylor's back there though to head it clear. Ben Close heads it clear again, and Walks plays it out to Lowe. Portsmouth have got a throw in now. That's full time. Portsmouth 3, Walsall 2. Portsmouth keep their faint hopes of a top 2 spot alive, and Walsall is sucked further into the relegation battle.